What's up everybody, Alex here. So today we are going to continue our series of credit card reviews with Discover It Cashback. The card offers a substantial amount of value, but what really sets this card apart from its competitors is its consumer-friendly terms and general sign-up bonus. So I'll be digging for you into the fine print and hidden disclosures to discover all the ups and downs of this card. But before moving any further, please don't forget to click or even smash the like button if you find any value in it. And also don't forget to grab your free stocks by signing up for free with Webull using the link in the description. For those who are new to this channel, a warm welcome, and hopefully you will find answers about credit cards, saving money, growing your income, investing wisely, and saving for retirement. So without further ado, let's start the show. Discover It Cashback is one of the best cashback credit cards. Now, provided that you can take advantage of all of it has to offer. Instead of the traditional sign-in bonus that many other cards typically have, Discover will automatically match all the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year. There is no minimum spending or maximum reward, so you could, for example, turn $200 cashback into $400. This makes the Discover It Cashback one of the absolute best cashback cards, well, at least for the first year you have it. The big question is, however, if this card is for you. And for that, we'll be going through our 4 simple steps to determine if Discover It Cashback is best for your spending habits and also for your credit situation. Number 1. Why you might want this card? Well, as we discussed in the previous episode, there are 3 general types of credit cards. Cards that help you improve your credit when it's limited or damaged, cards that save you money on interest, and cards that earn rewards. The robust rewards and benefits on the Discover It Cashback make it one of the most valuable everyday cashback cards available. Their offer of 5% cashback in rotating categories makes it hard to match with other similar cards with no annual fee that earns more than 5% cashback in bonus categories, which for the Discover It Cashback card have recently included things like gas stations, grocery stores, restaurants, Amazon.com, and more. Well, if you max out the 5% rotating quarterly category rewards each year on this card, if you activate it and spend up to $1,500 in those categories each quarter all year, you could earn $300 in bonus cashback plus 1% back on every other purchase. Number 2, the fine print. For cashback cards in particular, there are some questions you need to ask before committing to any of them, and the vast majority of these answers are buried into the fine print, which I'm going to analyze for you. However, as usual, I highly recommend you read this information as well. So if we take a look at the fine print, we notice the annual percentage rate, which is the APR for purchases, is 0% intro for 14 months from the date of account opening. After the intro APR expires, your APR will be between 11.99% and 22.99% based on your credit worthiness. The APR for balance transfers is 0% intro APR for 14 months from the date of first transfer for transfers under this offer that post to your account by April 10, 2021, so this year. After the intro APR expires, your APR will be also between 11.99 and 22.99 based on your credit worthiness. The APR for cash advances is 24.99%, and it will vary with the market based on the prime rate. Of course, I cannot stress enough how important it is to pay your bill on time each month. In order to avoid paying interest on purchases, you should follow this simple rule. Your due date is at least 25 days after the close of each billing period, at least 23 days for billing periods that begin in February. You will not be charged any interest on purchases if you pay your entire balance by the due date each month. In terms of the penalty APR, that's none, which is a big plus for this card. Other important disclosures are about fees which could easily add up when using your card. For balance transfer, there is an intro fee of 3% of the amount of each transfer for transfer that posts to your account by April 10, 2021, with the 0% intro APR balance transfer offer described above. After that, 5% of the amount of each transfer. For cash advance, the fee is either $10 or 5% of the amount of each cash advance, whichever is greater. For late payments, there is no fee for the first time you pay late. After that, however, it's up to $40. In order to make a balance transfer, you can call the customer service number on the back of your card to transfer balances. It takes at least 14 days after your account is opened to process payments to your other accounts. You may cancel a balance transfer at any time prior to that by calling Discover customer service. You'll need to continue to make all the required payments to your other accounts until you confirm that the balance transfers were made. Also, balance transfers may not be used to pay any Discover accounts and do not earn reward. You may transfer any amount up to your credit available for transfers, which may be less than your total credit line. However, if your balance transfer request will exceed your available credit, they will process your transfers for less than the amount requested in the order requested. In order to avoid any interest on new purchases after you transfer a balance, you must pay all balances on your account, including any balances you transfer under this offer, in full by the first payment due date. Number 3. What value do you get by applying for this card? Rather than a flat cash bonus, the Discovery Cashback includes a unique introductory offer for new cardholders that matches the cashback you earn at the end of the first year. Cardholders can earn 5% cashback on everyday purchases at different places each quarter, like Amazon.com, grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, and when you pay using PayPal, up to the quarterly maximum when you activate 1% unlimited cash on all other purchases automatically. For the last couple years, Discover has announced its entire cashback calendar in advance, making it somehow easier for cardholders to plan this year in advance. By staying on top of activating rotating categories and shifting your spending to take advantage of the full bonus limit each quarter, the average estimate Discovered cashback cardholders can bring in around 1.6% cashback every year. Well guys, this is a good offer even for a more moderate spender. If you max out the quarterly purchase limit on 5% bonus category purchases, you can bring in $600 in the first year on having this card alone. Plus, there is no limit to the 1% cashback that you earn on general purchases. Aligning your spending with this calendar is essential to maximizing the rewards you earn. To be honest, I find this a little bit too complicated, and most of the time you will be better off using another credit card to pay for purchases which aren't a part of 5% category at any given time. Now, through the end of the last year, Discovery Cashback cardholders could earn 5% back on the first $1,500 they spend on Amazon, Target, Walmart, and from November last year, Best Buy. Well, it's important to know that after the $1,500 spend threshold is reached, you'll earn just 1% cashback. While Discover's categories are typically varied and practical, depending on the categories offered, it may be hard to truly maximize rewards with this card. Additionally, very important, if you have an authorized user on your account, the purchase limit applies to the total purchases among cards on your account, so they won't get an individual $1,500 quarterly limit. Even if you don't max out the bonus category limit each quarter, I estimate the average spender will bring home around $500 in the first year with the Discovery Cashback card. To be honest, no annual fee cashback card that offer a more traditional bonus can't bring so much cash even with varying rewards rates. Now guys, moving further, once you've racked up rewards with the Discovery Cashback, you have several different redemption options. The good news there is no minimum amount required to redeem, and you can opt for a statement credit, direct deposit into your bank account, a donation to charity, or for payment at Amazon. If you meet a $5 threshold, you also have the ability to redeem for a gift card ranging between $5 and $200 in $5 increments. Other benefits are the access to Discover's free social security number monitoring service by a process called internet scanning or internet surveillance. Well, basically, if they find your social security number listed on the dark web, they will send you an alert and help you take action. Lastly, you'll get free access to FICO score, which leads us to the final step, which is checking your credit. As I mentioned in my previous video covering the Citi Diamond Preferred card, which I'm going to link in the description, before finding if you qualify for a particular card, it's quite easy to check your score, as many card issuers give cardholders free FICO scores. The better your score, the greater your chance of being approved for cards with better perks. Now, Discoverit Cashback is designed for users with good to excellent credit, which is above 670, so you'll want to ensure you meet those requirements before you apply. Guys, simply having a 680 credit score does not guarantee approval, however. There are other factors in play, including how your income compares to your debt obligations. Another important information here, Discover is also quite strict about the number of cards you can have open. So if you already have 2 cards open with them, it's likely you won't be approved. If you already have a Discover card, you also must have had an open account for at least 1 year before applying for a new card. The good news is that Discover allows applicants to see if they pre-qualify for any credit card without a hard pull on their credit, so it won't affect your overall credit score. So as a final word, the robust rewards and benefits on the Discoverit Cashback makes it one of the most valuable everyday cashback cards available. One of the best perks that comes with this card is the highly rated customer service that Discover provides. In fact, Discover ranked second among 11 major issuers in J.D. Power's 2020 Customer Satisfaction Survey. The Issuers app also ranks well, rating 4.5 out of 5 in the Google Play Store and 4.8 out of 5 in the App Store. Now, on the flip side, Discover credit cards are not as widely accepted as leading competitors. Just like American Express, Discover cards run on their own payment processing network, different from Visa and MasterCard, which are accepted nearly everywhere, so you guys may sometimes run into issues where a vendor may not accept it as a form of payment. This, however, generally happens in, let's say, brick and mortar retailers and restaurants more so than it does online. That's one of the reasons I think Discoverit Cashback is a great option as a secondary credit card to earn bonus rewards, but I would keep a more accepted primary card around just in case. So if you prefer a no-fuss card, you might want to pass on the Discoverit Cashback. But if you are willing to put in some extra effort for great cashback rewards, it might be the perfect fit for you. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you had a great time. So if you did, please don't forget to click or even smash the like button if you got any value from this video. It's 2021, so please subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you soon.